I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And the Lakers starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Holland. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Boomer in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then it's Smith, and it's Tyson in at the 3. You know, Doris, what you love about this time of year, some of these games have a playoff atmosphere.
It's been fascinating. The changes the league has made certainly has had an impact on how competitive these late season games are. Desperation starts to kick in. Every win is cause for celebration. Every loss hurts. It can't play any better than that.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Irving with it. Picked by Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Gafford following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Now Smith. Shot clock at 6. Irving looking around. Offline with a 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Boomer. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tyson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Boomer. From deep. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Tyson. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Davis can't hit.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Dosunmu, the pass to Boomer. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Pass to Boomer. It's Bridges on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the wing, right side. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He had 36 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Boomer. Give him 8 points now.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Tyson. Drives to the hoop. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Tyson.
See if you can turn this around, kid.
The Lakers with the ball. Boomer. And he hits it to tie the game. Boomer's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Phillips in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The free throw drops for Williams. Bamba's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also with a sub. Branham's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Boomer. Doncic with it. Five on the clock. Doncic throwing his weight around.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Irving. The Lakers with a rebound. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, last season they swept this team, which was expected given the delta in talent and consistency. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's the three. That shot off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Boomer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Boomer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Springer passes to Irving. Driving in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. No luck on that one. Pass to Boomer. Launches it. The rebound by Bamba. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Inside. Williams passes to Bamba. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Lakers in the lead. It's picked off. Here's Springer. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Williams misses. Dosunmu, the pass to Boomer. The shot's good. Boomer's got 15 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Bamba. Davis comes in for Williams. Tyson, he's checked in for Springer. And it's Smith in for Irving. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Outside Davis to the left wing. Davis a screen. Here's Tyson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Davis. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Smith outside. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Holland, averaging around 6 a game. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Christie. Back to Smith. Now Davis. And here's Gafford. Turner covers. Here's Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Bridges. That one no good. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Lakers.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So it's Los Angeles now. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Myles Turner out there with Holland. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Boomer in at point guard. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. The 3, Smith. Pure from 3-point range.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Boomer. He's got 17. Turner, a screen on Smith. Bridges. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
What a wingspan on this young man, able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Dosunmu. No points so far. Takes the 3. Boomer can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside Irving. And there's the screen. Pass to Tyson. Clock at 6. The 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power rankings. You look at San Antonio, they pulled themselves up to the 2nd place spot.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Irving finds Davis. On the wing, Irving. He's got 6. Pass to Gafford. To the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Gafford.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Boomer. He's guarded by Irving. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the 3rd, 4 for 5.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Dosunmu. The shot by Tyson, no good. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Boomer. Beyond the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Irving for 3. Holland with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Boomer passes to Turner. Here's Holland. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Turner, a screen on Davis. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 11. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith outside. Right side Davis. Here's Tyson. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Boomer. Count that one. Boomer's got 9 points now in the second half.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Three-pointer. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 12 now in this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's... Kogie's checked in for Dallas. Smith comes in for Springer. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. We've got Patrick Williams, Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Christie in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The three, Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Boomer. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Branham. Releases. Jump shot is good.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Doncic against Smith. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Boomer. And there's the drive. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Irving, looking to get it going. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Branham passes to Boomer. Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's Boomer. Nails it from 3. Boomer's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Williams. Davis comes in for Okogie. And it's Tyson in for Christie. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Holland comes in for Vanderbilt. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Bridges in for Doncic. Now here's Davis. Smith outside. A shot to stop the run. And the three-pointer goes.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Holland.
Hey, kick it out.
Dosunmu outside. Turner against Gafford. Shot clock at 5. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside Davis. Here's Tyson. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Pass to Boomer. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Boomer's got 36 points.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tyson with the bucket. The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Holland. Dosunmu outside. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Good job, MP. I see. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
MP about to tear the roof off.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome everyone to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. A look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Kings. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, guys, for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Smith is out there with McMillan. Then it's Owens. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Henry in at the point. And for the Lakers, they've got Holland. Boomer out there with Bridges. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now, here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bridges has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Smith outside. Back to Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. He's got that figured out.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Henry. Off target from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Lakers working the ball around now. And count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Boone. Boomer's got 5 now.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Fox looking it over. Out to the wing. Here's Henry, guarded by Boone. Lets the 3 fly. Another shot. Smith, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Holland, the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Henry. Here's McMillan. Now, here is Smith. Here's Owens. Last game we saw him score 13. And that one's good, Henry.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Dallas.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Boone. Fox, no good. Here's Holland. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Down low, Henry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Solid pass there from Smith Jr. You can see his court awareness improving over time.
Bridges outside. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Dosunmu. No scoring in this one.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And a look at how the checked in for Holland. Then for the Kings, Burks, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Fox in for Haywood. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Dosunmu, the pass to Boone, shoots over Fox. Boomer, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
We've got Boomer. Dosunmu is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Branham in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against the Mavericks, lit up the floor. He dropped in 36 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And the Kings making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Branham, the pass to Boone. Connects from three-point range. Boomer's got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From outside the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Sacramento making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Baldwin. And Owen subbed in for Fox. .114 left in the first half. Will it go? Can't get the layup.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Boone, and he dunks it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Sacramento making a switch here. Aldridge checked in. Well, in attendance here tonight in Los Angeles, we've got rapper Sway Lee.
Yeah, Kevin, and of course Sway Lee big on hoops in general. He's big on streaming 2K and loves to play pickup ball.
Pass to Owens. Drains the three-pointer. Owens has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Boomer the pass to Bridges. From 11 feet away, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that one's good, Henry.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Dosunmu. Bridges with it. The 3. No good that time. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. We've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late-season push.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Sacramento Kings.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us and especially his teammates to get some fouls.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. McMillan is out there with Smith. And it's Fox. Then it's Owens. And it's Henry in at the 1.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And he makes that one. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Holland. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end his cold spell. Fox, no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Boomer, no good. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Henry kicks to Owens, 11 feet away. Rebound the Lakers. Holland's got 6 rebounds in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Baldwin, he's checked in for Owens. Good on the second free throw. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Timeout called by the Kings. I don't like what Boomer has done in this game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break, the Lakers #1.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
McMillan passes to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Now Fox. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And that one is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Smith outside. With the floater. And that one's good. Henry's got 8 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Bridges left side. Turner with a screen for Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Henry with it. He's got 8. Smith kicks to Henry. Screen by Smith from the arc. Henry misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Fox passes to Smith. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
There's a quiet tenacity about Smith. He just continues to outgrind his opponent.
Bridges kicks to Holland. Turner with a screen on Smith. And Holland gets it to go. He's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
I like how Fox ran that two-man game, making the correct decision. I'd like to see that more from him.
Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here, and it's good. 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
A floater, and it's sent back by Turner. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Checked in for the Lakers. And a change for Sacramento. Henry's checked in. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Boomer out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Branham in at small forward. That's the Laker 5.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
The tray drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Here's Boone. Here he goes. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Here's Boone. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Owens. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closely. LA has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here is Boomer. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Henry. In the corner, it's Owens. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Branham pulls it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Boomer.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Out left to the wing. Here's Branham. Portis the screen. Shoots it up. Again, Los Angeles.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here is Boomer. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Luguentz Dort. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Wembanyama out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wood in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, Miles Turner out there with Holland. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Boomer in at the point guard position. And what a fantastic game we have in store for us tonight, Stan.
Brian, you can't ask for a more intriguing matchup.
Here we go.
Top teams, top players. If you're a fan of the NBA, this is as good as it gets.
Here's Holland. Pass to Boomer. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. And it's Dort off the drive. The shot comes out. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Dosunmu. Rebound by San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Wembanyama. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Vassell with it. He's covered by Dosunmu to stop the run. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Now Ball. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Fires for three. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Holland. Here's Boomer. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Kings played some superb basketball. He finished with 30 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you. He was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Luka Doncic has checked in for Los Angeles. Wood finds Dort. Now here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. Over Bridges. Ball outside. The three. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Holland. And the shot goes. Holland's got his second basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Ball passes to Dort. Ball left side with the drive to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Achua's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Hachimura comes in for Wood. Minot's checked in for Vassell. And it's Bledsoe in for Dort. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio.
Get him, MP.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Minot. Hachimura, right side. Dosunmu on the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. On the court for San Antonio, Achua is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Here's Boomer. He's got 5, and that one's good.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wembanyama against Portis. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Branham. Achua with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Hachimura, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hachimura. 4-3. No luck on that one. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Boomer. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Boomer's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Hachimura. 5 points in the game. San Antonio again can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Doncic shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes now for the Lakers. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Holland comes in for Branham. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Luka Doncic. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Woods checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Achua. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Minot. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Bledsoe. Now here's Vassell. A 23-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Fires in the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Turner. Some solid D from Wood.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Spurs making a change here. Chua's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
The three from Ball. Rebound, the Lakers. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More 2K action in just a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And that game against the Warriors, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Spurs.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Spurs trail by 18. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Holland out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Boomer in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Ball. This one for three. Ball with another miss. Los Angeles shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Vassell. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Boomer. He's got 15. Pass to Turner. Over Wembanyama. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Vassell. Hits the trifecta. Vassell's got 6 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Lakers lead by 20. Here's Holland, guarded by Wood. Here's Boomer. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dort outside. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama pass to Wood. Shoots over Holland. Wood misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Boomer. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
And so Vassell nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to Holland. Here's Boomer. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Ball with it. Give him 8. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 10.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Turner, a screen on Dort. Oh, nice shot by Boomer. Boomer's got 7 points for the quarter. Spurs trail by 21. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Ball looks over the floor. From downtown. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Bridges. There's a screen by Turner. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has gotten his first basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They get it again. Dort for 3. Can't hit that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Boomer. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Ball finds Wood. Vassell outside. Dort for 3. He buries it from 3. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Here's Boomer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Dort, no good. Holland can't hit. And here's Ball. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead, up 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not. Especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Los Angeles leading by 22. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Achua. He's out there with Wembanyama. Luguentz Dort out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Knight in at the 1. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Boomer. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Boomer. Back to Doncic. Here's Boomer. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic on the wing. Dort defending. Portis with a screen on Dort. Here's Doncic. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Dort. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Oh, a big slam right on Bobby Portis. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Pass to Boomer. For 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ball passes to Wood. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Right wing.
Right.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. He drops it from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Boomer.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Boomer, hounded by Ball. Here's Boomer. And the shot's good. Boomer's got 36 points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Branham. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Good win. Let's keep it going. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Robert Williams.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Now Golden State's starting five. Kuminga out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Thompson, and it's Garuba in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Holland is out there with Turner. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Boone in at the 1. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
And give MP all the credit in the world. MP has delivered in rivalry games thus far. We know it's been a major emphasis for him. Win as many of these as he can. Tonight might be one of the tougher challenges they face. Could be a close one.
Here is Boomer. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Spencer. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. Thompson with the bucket.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the game.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And again, the Lakers no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Spencer. Pass to Thompson. Buries it down low.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Boomer gets the bucket.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Spencer. Back to Thompson. Anunoby outside. Pass to Garuba. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Boomer.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Bridges. The 3 ball. Rocket 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Pass to Garuba. Anunoby with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And here's Thompson following the 3 from Boone. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bridges has got 5.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Thompson surveying the floor. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Spencer pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Anunoby. .102 left to play here in the first. Here's Thompson. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Chalk up 2 there. Boomer's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson right side. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Dosunmu, the pass to Turner. Pass to Boomer. Pulls up on the wing. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And we return. Turner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Boomer comes in for Dosunmu.
There, no let up.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside Turner. Thompson against Doncic. Portis sets the pick for Doncic. From past the arc. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Cardinal out there with Thompson. Then it's Bonner. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4-man position.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer, in the last game against San Antonio, played some superb basketball. He dropped in 36 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game. Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Pass to Holland. To the inside, Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Holland. Scoreless thus far. And Turner kicks to Boone. From deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Anunoby. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Holland. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Holland. And they pick up 2. Holland's got his second basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
And with the playoffs approaching, let's take a glance. Again, it's kind of like an eclipse. Don't stare exactly at it, but let's look at the power rankings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're in that number one spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Warriors trail by 16. We've got Boomer. Miles Turner out there with Holland. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Turner kicks to Boone. Let's go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Boomer's got 15 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Lakers leading by 18. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Anunoby outside. Back to Thompson for the three. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 14.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Boomer gets the bucket.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Warriors trail by 21. Here's Thompson. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Holland, the pass to Boone. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Garuba's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Here's Anunoby. Holland with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Boomer the pass to Holland. And here is Bridges. Shot on the wing. That one good for 2. Bridges has got 10 points.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
On the wing, Thompson. Anunoby outside. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bridges outside. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Pass to Spencer. Inside, here's Kuminga. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Ron Holland. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Different look here for the Warriors.
It's all you, Em.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Cardinal passes to Robinson Earl. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Bonner. Cardinal out there with Rob Williams. And it's Tyson in at the shooting guard. Cardinal passes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Zeke Najee's checked in for Vanderbilt. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Boomer the pass to Portis. Here's Branham. Here is Boomer. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Anunoby outside. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Boomer the pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Spencer. Golden State moving the ball around. Here is Bonner. Thompson from long range. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got 19 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here is Boomer. He's covered by Thompson. Bucket is good.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Thompson, left side. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boomer.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Branham. Shot clock at 6. Here is Boomer. Fires the 3. And Garuba pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Thompson. 3-pointer. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Great win tonight, MP.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
We hope this St. Paddy's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Holland out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Boomer in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Here's Boomer. Pass to Holland. Here's Bridges. And the 3 off target. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. They get it back. With the crossover. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Holland with the rebound. Pass to Bridges. Here's Boomer. Clock at 4. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Holland. There's a screen by Turner. Holland gets the bucket.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Screen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. The rebound by Turner.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, swiped away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Matthews. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Puts up a 3. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. Pass to Matthews. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Yep, that one's good. Boomer's got 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Boomer. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Now Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Matthews. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Frazier. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Dosunmu, the pass to Boomer. A minute 6 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dosunmu. Let's go with a 3. The shot won't fall. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Matthews passes to Holmgren. Sends it home from three-point land.
Ooh, Holmgren feeling it there. Wasting no time at all getting his shot off.
Here's Boomer. He's got 5. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Here's Matthews. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shoots. That's short off the rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The baseline J. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got Ayo Dosunmu, also Bobby Portis out there, and it's Branham in at the 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Boomer in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with 23 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Doncic. He's scoreless. There's the three. Luka! Lethal!
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to Hendricks. Outside Joe. Here's Matthews. Here's Ferguson. 17 points in his last outing. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Lakers lead by 8. Here's Boomer. Down low. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well. They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Over to the wing. Portis the screen. Tries the spin move. Pass to Boomer. The 3 is up. He's off on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Matthews. 17 points in his last outing. The 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Los Angeles leading by 7. A minute 37 left to play in the second quarter. Portis the screen. Releases. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Matthews. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Joe. And it's Frazier in for DiVincenzo. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Bridges. Los Angeles leading by 9. Boomer passes to Dosunmu. Here's Holland. There's a screen by Turner. And Holland good for 3. Holland's got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Ferguson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Boomer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Frazier with the bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Boomer. 1 second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there. An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for that game against the Pistons, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Thunder.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Thunder trail by 10. SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Matthews in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Williams from long range. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And the basket by Bridges.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Bridges.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Matthews. Pass to Frazier. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Ah, nice shot by Boomer.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Thunder trail by 17. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Matthews. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. That one goes. Count it.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Matthews got his third basket of the night.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Boomer. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Here's Frazier, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And the big finished by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
The Lakers lead by 17. Pass to Holland. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
1:46 left in the third. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. With some arc. Holland with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage.
Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Williams from long range. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic checked in.
On the wing.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. On target from range. Doncic has got 6.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Boomer. No good on the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Ferguson. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Lakers shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Luka Doncic, Bobby Portis out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Boomer in at the point guard position. Pass to Branham. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Frazier. Here's Ferguson. Joe, the pass to Ferguson. From behind the arc. And he can't get that one.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
A little mid-range shot is up. Frazier with the bucket.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, nice shot by Boomer.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
The Thunder making a switch here. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. To the right side. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those? Connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Here's Matthews. Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Portis.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the wing on the left. Here's Boomer. Driving inside. And then jabbed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
To the wing, right side. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Boomer. Shoots. Not this time. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Matthews. Frazier, the pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Money from the wing. Williams has got his first points of the night. So it's Los Angeles now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league. But they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Boomer.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Williams from long range. Counted from distance.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Launches a 3, and again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And great coordination there. Holmgren is so effective in pick and roll and in pick and pop.
Out to the right wing. Vanderbilt to pass to Boomer. Doncic outside. Portis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And then Portis with the dunk.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From 11 feet away, Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor? Sure, what's up?
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Portland, a couple spots below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Mikal Bridges. Miles Turner out there with Holland. It's Boomer, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Klingon, and it's Gravett in at the 3 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Outside Leonard. Pass to Klingon. Driving the lane. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Dosunmu. Can't connect from short range. From downtown, short, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Boomer the pass to Bridges. About a minute played so far here in the first. Over Sharp. Bridges shot, good.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Back to Simons. Pass to Klingon. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Turner. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Good on the three-point shot. Boomer's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Simons. His last outing, 16 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Boomer the pass to Turner. Pass to Bridges. Here's Boone. And again, it's the Lakers.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Simons. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Boomer in the last game against the Thunder was phenomenal. He picked up 39 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And Portland making a change here. Laravia's checked in, and he's good on the second. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Simons. Pass to Klingon. Sharp with it. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Boomer. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here is Boomer. 3-pointer. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he can't bank that one in. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Bridges. Turner with the screen. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Portis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Boomer. He's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. The Lakers also making some changes.
No let up.
Branham's checked in, and it's Boomer in for Mikal Bridges. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Leonard kicks to Williams. Outside Leonard. Outside Simons. No dice from the high post.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Boomer. Dosunmu is out there at Portis. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Branham in at the 3, the small forward. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boomer gets the bucket.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Outside Leonard. Pass to Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boom. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Simons. He has 5. And it's LaRavia missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
On the wing, Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Pass to Sharp. 1:58 left now here in the second. Williams, a screen on Doncic. And it's Sharp missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Sharp. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And Sharp drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 16. Over to the wing. Hollins kicks to Boone. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Boomer's got 17 now.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc. We've just 1 in this half so far.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here is Boomer. He's got 17. Pass to Dosunmu. Left side, Turner. Back to Dosunmu. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You guys.
Nice finish. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 15. Sharp with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him.
Here's Grovitt. Offline with his 3. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's. Effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 15-point game. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Leonard in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Sharpe. Pass to Klingon. Here's Grovitt. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Grovitt's got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here is Turner. Now, here's Bridges. Turner with a screen on Sharpe. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now, here's Simons. He has 5. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here is Boomer, covered by Simons. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Holland the pass to Dosunmu. In the corner, it's Bridges. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 18. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 12. Drives to the hoop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 17.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Klingon. Shoots over Turner. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got his first 2 points of the night. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He had a nice open look right there. Holland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Boomer.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Now here's Leonard. Still without a basket. Grub it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And he drives in. Boomer gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Just 3 to shoot. Turner passes to Boone. Shoots over Simons. Boomer, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. Over Bridges. And Portland again with the bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. The Lakers, number 1.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
He's checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. And then for Los Angeles, Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Boomer in for Holland. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Portis. Boomer out there with Doncic. It's Naji in at the 5 spot. Here is Boomer. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Branham, the pass to Boone. Over Sharp. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Williams. Lays it up off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Lakers leading by 16. Boomer the pass to Branham. Here's Boone. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 25.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Almost, but it rolls out. Lakers leading by 19 points. Dosunmu, the pass to Boone. Here's Holland. And here is Dosunmu. Turner for 3. The rebound by Gromit. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointers, Simons. The Lakers with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Turner. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. It's another look. Holland with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Boomer.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
The end of the drought. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Boomer the pass to Dosunmu. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.